While the Great Depression wiped out fortunes seemingly overnight, it made a small handful of people incredibly wealthy. Hi everyone, Ken here. Today we are uncovering the many mansions of William G. Loew. Hit that subscribe button and let's explore this house. Born in 1875, William Loew wasted no time achieving his dreams. Almost as soon as he had graduated from Columbia in 1897, he purchased a seat on the New York Stock Exchange and began making big moves. Around this time, he proposed to the love of his life, Florence Baker, and the two married in 1898. Florence came from an incredibly wealthy family and had earned herself the nickname Queenie, often being seen riding about Manhattan in her carriage sporting the latest fashion trends of the day. The two became a power couple. While William consistently built their wealth through savvy investments, Florence climbed the social ladder while flaunting norms and accepting the changing times, distinguishing the Loews from the stuffier corners of high society. Together they had 3 daughters and raised thoroughbred racehorses traveling the country for sport. All the while, they lived in some truly incredible homes, the first of which was located at the corner of 39th and Madison in Manhattan. Designed by Walker and Gillette, the couple's limestone mansion was completed in 1912. The entrance hall spanned nearly the entire width of the house, with a grand, bifurcated staircase doubling back on itself above polished stone walls. The drawing room was among the largest rooms in the home, with gilded, coffered ceilings and a large bay overlooking Madison Avenue. Several of the rooms contained painted wall panels, plaster ceilings, and perfectly polished herringbone floors. Even their bedroom was finished out with the same level of luxury, with everything from crushed velvet curtains to a polar bear skin rug. But this house wouldn't satiate the couple for long. During the Great Depression, they saw their fortune double, then triple, and grow exponentially. In a time when so many families lost everything, they were making more money than they could ever spend in a single lifetime, but that didn't stop them from trying. In 1930, they once again hired Walker and Gillette to design for them one of the largest mansions built in Manhattan during the Great Depression. Completed in 1932, the English Regency Mansion made a statement, cementing the couple's unwavering position in high society. As we head inside, we'll take a quick look at the entry-level's floor plan to orient ourselves. After passing through the vestibule, we find ourselves in the entrance hall looking towards the grand staircase. Heading upstairs, once again we'll view the floor plan for this level, noting that all the public rooms are anchored on the hall. As our first stop on this floor, we'll peek into the library, which looks out over 93rd Street. Directly across the hall from the library is the living room, clad floor-to-ceiling in wood paneling and staged with only the finest furniture money could buy. The dining room, which is opposite the grand staircase, is finished out with silk damask wallpaper, layers of ornate trim, and a marble fireplace boasting intricate relief work. There is even a private courtyard where we can imagine all the French doors being opened so that guests could spill out onto the terrace during late-night soirees. Around the same time, the Loews purchased Stoneacre in Newport, Rhode Island, an established cottage along Bellevue Avenue. It was situated in the middle of park-like grounds, which had previously been laid out by Frederick Law Olmsted. This is where they could summer for a few weeks out of the year, though it wasn't their only option. They also purchased Annandale and Long Island's Old Westbury, which they renamed Lowmore. Once again, they employed Walker and Gillette to completely update the estate to the couple's taste, which had changed by the mid-1930s. Instead of having an overtly flashy entrance hall, the couple chose to make it more livable and comfortable, yet classy nonetheless. The dining room ceiling was kept plain, while subtle wall treatments made a quiet statement. Though not all rooms could be kept with such restraint, such as the living room. With walls clad in wood paneling and covered over by antique European tapestries, the living room became the heart of the home where the family could gather throughout their comparatively quaint getaway. Unfortunately, it was only enjoyed by Florence for a couple of years, with her passing away in 1936. William outlived her for nearly 2 decades, suffering a heart attack while hanging out at the Racquet and Tennis Club in Manhattan. As for their mini mansions, the house on Madison was eventually torn down. Stoneacre met a similar fate after the Loews' children sold it out of the family, being demolished in 1962. Even Lowmore shared the same destiny, meeting the wrecking ball shortly after William's passing. Thankfully, their second Manhattan mansion continues to stand and is now part of the Spence School's campus. And with that, I'll turn it over to you. Which mansion was your favorite? Let me know down below in the comments section. And while you're there, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an exciting episode of This House.